Welcome to Cryptogenics.
Everybody, this is our Sunday evening live team call for Cryptogenics. My name is Brandon Ivey. Thank you for joining us. This is we haven't had a team call in a while, so this is just a recap. I kind of want to go over the success that we just had in the Chicago market, where we had our Bitcoin Bootcamp, and it was actually a test for how we want to do our meetings in the future. And just to give you guys a little background on that, one of the leaders over there, Dr. Kenneth Lewis Sr., put this on, hosted a Bitcoin Bootcamp, and we came out. We had 3 of the co-owners of Cryptogenics were there, along with Pinnacle leader Rob Harris. We also founder Matt Sheriff and myself were there in the house, and we did the training. There was a gentleman that was brought up from Texas named Dr. Bitcoin, and so it was done in almost like a blockchain type conference event. And so it was not a cryptogenics event. The goal was to bring crypto awareness to the community. And as you hear me talk all the time, I say my goal is to break down cryptocurrency knowledge in layman's terms so that the average person can understand it. And more importantly, know why they should be engaged in it, why it should matter to them. I think we did a very good job with that. I got to give the hats off to Dr. Lewis and his team, and Sandy for being the moderator for it, and all the people that helped to put that together, Barry and Dennis and Rudy, and I met so many people, Melanie, Danielle. So it had a good time, and we had members that came up from other parts of the country. Brad Thede was there, Mary was there from Texas. People were flying in from all over the place. People there from Detroit. And people are still flying in on Saturday morning for the Saturday morning presentation. And so you guys, I think most of you have probably seen the videos on Facebook Live that Stephen's wife, Dawn, was recording. And I think Rob has a huge set of videos that in the next couple of days you're going to see come out, be released. I haven't seen any of them yet, so I want to go back and review them myself just to get some good feedback on how the event went and how people learned from it. And one thing that we really loved that was the most important is that the people who came into the room, by the time they left, they knew more than when they came in. That was the most important part. And they basically got free lessons. We gave about 4 or 5 free lessons that you would get in our Cryptogenics training. We did live. And so that was an extra treat. And some of those things you're going to see us doing for our private members group, where we will just take one of the lessons and do like a Zoom live on it or a Facebook Live so that we can expand on the topic and be able to do question and answer. So you might have gone through that lesson through the Cryptogenics training, but we're going to also do the same exact lesson live so that we can expand on it and go further and share screen and show some things. So that we're still in pre-launch right now. That's some of the stuff that's going to be coming. And I think one of the highlights was also we had Dave Smith there, who was the CEO of Green. So he did a presentation on green mining, green energy. We sold a lot of machines because of that. I mean, he got the crowd hyped and excited, had a full, clear understanding of just what green is doing. And I have enough information now. I'm going to probably record tonight a mining-only presentation. So a presentation that just covers the mining, so that you guys can use it for your own knowledge and also use it if you're going to sell the mining machines to others. We had another fork last week. Instead of paying out $25 in the Kryptonary, it paid out $75. So we're not complaining about that. So congratulations to those of you who went to work last week and took advantage of it. And I got to tell you, too, afterwards, Dr. Lewis owns restaurants. And right down the street from the hotel, he owns a restaurant called Dusty's, and it's an all-you-can-eat buffet of soul food. And it's like I was at Thanksgiving every meal. They stuffed me up there, so I enjoyed eating and gained a couple pounds in 2 days or a day and a half I was there. I got stranded on the tarmac in Dallas. We had a layover for, well, not a layover, but all the flights were being canceled or delayed. And finally we get on the tarmac, and they come on and say, we don't have a pilot. Oh, what do you mean we don't have a pilot? Well, what happened was our pilot had just landed on another plane, and because of the delays, he couldn't pull the plane up to, because there was no gate to pull the plane up to. He had to wait for one of the planes to back up so he can pull it in, get off that plane and that staff, and come on over to our plane. So that kind of made me a little nervous, but I was supposed to get into Chicago at about 12:30 in the morning, and I got there at 4:30 a.m., sleep by 5, up by 7, and did the Bitcoin Bootcamp all day. So that was an interesting event. Is there anybody on the line that was at the Chicago event? If you were there, unmute yourself, state your name, where you're calling from. I'd love to get your feedback. So was anybody there? Anybody on right now that was at the event? I know there's a lot of people.
Brandon, you there?
Yes, who's
Brandon.
that?
Hey, this is Brad.
Hey, Brad, Edie, go right ahead. I know you were there.
Yeah, hey, I'll keep it brief to respect everybody's time, but it was really, really good. I drove down from Appleton, Wisconsin. I had about 3 hours, and I got there, and we spend so much time on social media getting to know each other, but it was really cool to actually, shake Brandon's hand, shake Mike Boggs' hand, see Steven and Dawn again, get to see Will and Rob and all these people that we interact with on social media, but, never got to meet. So it was really good. There was probably 200-plus people there. I actually got to sit next to a lady who was brand spanking new to crypto. She was plugged into Dr. Lewis's emails. I actually sat there and walked her through the BitPay app and how to load a wallet on her phone and the Cash app and went through all this stuff with her. So it was kind of funny because Rob got up on stage and he said, all right, now raise your hand if you guys got a wallet. Well, she couldn't get her hand up fast enough because, now she had a wallet on her phone. So it was just really cool to see people that are brand new, that are still trying to figure this out. They don't understand the ups and downs of crypto yet. They don't understand, maybe what happened with Bitcoin today and how it dropped, but they're just there. They're eager to learn and eager to see how it's going to impact their life. And I got to tell you, folks, I'm not a brown noser, but I got to tell you, Brandon Ivey is an absolute pro when you see him in action in person, the way he carries himself with professionalism and the way he handles himself. So it was really cool to see Brandon in action, interacting with everybody and, talking, being one of the speakers on stage. So.
Well, all right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Brad. Next time we want to see you up on stage. It's a complete different feel when you do webinars and Facebook Lives and Zoom calls with everybody, but then getting a chance to meet and see everybody like Don and Valerie and Brad and Mary. So a lot of times you just hear their voices, but we are much better in person than we are on a voice. So I can tell you that. So I love doing the live events to be able to feed off of the crowd and basically go where they need to go and what they want to learn about. Was there anybody else that was there? Here's another question. Who saw it live on Facebook and would like to share their thoughts about it? Anybody on the line?
Yeah, Brandon, this is Gerald from Detroit. I saw it live.
Go right ahead, Gerald. What did you think?
Oh, man, it opened up your eyes and tells you that these groups that you guys put on, at one time, everybody's getting able to see something that they're not familiar with. And a thing that I was thinking, and I'm not quite sure, I might have to talk to you. I'm in Detroit, and I know you said you're coming to Detroit, I think, in July. Is that correct?
Yeah, we don't have a date set yet. There's a couple of bishops there that want to put in front of a room of a couple of hundred people. So as soon as we get that date, we'll be right in Detroit.
Yeah, my question was, I still have a question. I'll be short, though. Are they members? Or are they going to become members? I'm not quite
these are
sure.
People that they probably don't even know what Bitcoin is.
Oh, okay. So, now, am I? I'll make it short. Am I able to invite once I find out what date you guys are?
Oh, absolutely. It's open for everybody.
Okay, but it did open up my eyes, and it gave me a little boost. I didn't make it, but I did see all the speakers, and it really opened up my eyes. I got to get moving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, they can take time to watch
Doper.
it out, and because we want to hear some feedback, because we're looking at doing all of our future meetings this way. Because before this, we had Sweden, Houston, and Tampa, and now we had Chicago. So the first three were done like cryptogenics presentations, but this was done cryptocurrency awareness, Bitcoin Bootcamp. It wasn't about cryptogenics. We shared free lessons. We taught the community about what is Bitcoin, how to get a wallet, why you should need it, what's blockchain technology, all the basic stuff. And then at the end, we said, if you think you've learned a lot of information just from this afternoon, that's just 5 lessons. We've got 40 more in our education training package. And that went over much, much better, and it was much more received. So we're looking at doing all of our future presentations. We're going to come to a city. We'll do a Bitcoin Bootcamp, bring awareness to it, and then offer the ability to learn more on the education side. So anybody else that listened to it live on Facebook would like to share their thoughts on it.
Hey. How y'all do last night? Knock them off?
Anybody? Somebody's got some background noise. Well, let me mute that out. All right, was there anybody else that watched it live and like to share?
Yes, Brandon. Yes, it's my first. Yeah, I saw each and every single speaker live. I mean, it really. I really learned a lot. I really loved listening to you talk about the blockchain and how it's, how the U.S. dollar is affected and how it's going down and Bitcoin is taking over. And I love to hear it. I was just mind blown with everything that I was listening to. I had paper and pencil taking notes, and I loved hearing everybody. And I really learned a lot, but just wanted to share it. Thanks.
Fantastic. Now, did you think it flowed real well? It went through smoothly?
It went through really smoothly. Everything was situated. Everything was scheduled properly. I really enjoyed the founder of GreenX talking about it, and I was just puzzled. Everything makes sense. Everything just so passionate, so loving this industry and love to be part of it. And then hopefully I'll make it to the next event.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, there's going to be more, and
sure.
Yeah, and I'll talk about what's coming up next. Sorry, anybody else? Anybody else see it live that lets us comment or share what they saw, what they thought about it? All right, good deal. So here's what we want to do next, because today's date is June 10th. We still have 20 days, at least 20 days left in this month. Every single one of you has the potential to earn a lot of money in that short period of time. And the best way to make it happen is to focus on the basics. The basics. People tell me all the time, Brandon, how do I sell the product? How do I get people to understand that they need crypto education? And the answer is you don't get them. You don't flood their Facebook. You don't beg them to join and buy the product. The way you do it is by just talking and sharing about cryptocurrency, period. About sharing why it's important in everybody's life. The first time I spoke, my topic was why it should matter to you. And all I talked about was why. And just by doing that, people's curiosity is going to get piqued a little bit more. And they're going to have more questions and more questions and more questions. And I say, we've got a platform that's going to answer all of your questions. And you're going to learn everything you need to know from A to Z. That's what I do. That's all I do. Still to this day, I have yet to do one single marketing campaign for cryptogenics. Not one. But I talk about not cryptogenics, but cryptocurrency every single day, multiple times. I've already done 2 Facebook Lives today and a radio show. And now our team call, and I'm not done yet. Later tonight, I'm going to do late night crypto talk because there's a lot of new info that just happened today. I am talking about cryptocurrency daily, multiple times. And as a result, people want to know more. You know, half the percent of the population, not half the population, 0.5% know absolutely nothing about any of this. Not the technology, not Bitcoin, not crypto. 50% has heard of Bitcoin. That's 50%. We're still talking about another 160 or 170 million people in the United States that have never heard the term or word Bitcoin. 170 million people. And only 0.5% even understand it. So it is wide open, and we are positioned to be that leading company to bring crypto awareness to the masses, not just in the United States, but all around the globe. So I look at this not as a job, not as an affiliate business. I don't even look at it as how much money I'm going to make. I look at it as how many people can I give this awareness to, because once you do that, everything else falls into place by default. The money, all of that will fall into place by default if you focus on how can I bring crypto awareness to everybody who knows me. And then focus on, you know, our rules in the crypto space. Rule number 1, education. Rule number 2, never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Rule number 3, always get your return on investment as fast as possible. So now you've eliminated the risk of you losing your money. And rule number 4 is stay focused on a task. Where do you see yourself 3 months, 6 months, and a year from now? And don't get distracted. But we go back to rule number 3, make your money back. Some people's biggest fear is, I'm going to lose money. That's their biggest fear. Well, if our product costs $300, $250, you share it with 3 people, you just made your money back. You earn $100 for every sell, every referral. You want to change your life financially? You want to be able to have extra money to invest and buy coins and buy mining machines and trade? Sell the product. $100 per sell. What if you went out there and you sold 15 or 20 of them? It adds up real. You got real quickly, plus the points that go into the Kryptonary. Adds up real fast. So that's all I wanted to share, is really just stay plugged in. Here's our upcoming schedule. You already know what's going on during the week. We've got Crypto Talks twice a day. We've got the Chris Tanks and Joe show. We got Albert is doing, I don't know the time he's doing his live tomorrow. He does it every Monday. I'll be a guest on his live a week from tomorrow, the following Monday. And the radio show that I did today, we'll get that recording out as soon as I get it in my hands. So as far as events, man, the way that Chicago team is moving, I might be in Chicago twice over the next 2 more months. I know I will be there on August 10th and 11th. There's going to be an event with Les Brown. I have a breakaway for crypto, so I'll be there for that. We're looking at Detroit in July, and then they told me I'm going to have to go to Houston within the next 3 to 4 weeks. We just brought in a big bishop. What's his last name? Rose is his last name. I'm trying to remember his first name. It's Bishop Rose that we're bringing on board. He already came on board, and they probably wants me to do something for his congregation. And then I'll be in Dallas in September for the Future Tech Expo, and we're going to make a KGX event off of that. And when we got our convention, and I need to get with the guys, we need to have a date for that ASAP. So we're going to have our convention as well, our launch convention. I also spoke to, when I was in Chicago, one of the guys that's lead programmers for the app. And he was telling me some of the things. The app you guys are seeing right now is just a skeleton. That's not the full thing yet. And so when you see what we got coming, you're going to be really, really amazed with. And remember, guys, we're just in pre-launch, 8 weeks in. Still a baby in, but we were in over 82 countries already. Let's see, anything else that I missed on that? No, that's all that I could say. No, for the moment. So anybody have any comments or questions they'd like to share?
Brandon, Barry White here from Chicago. How you doing?
Hey, Barry, we were just talking about you guys. How you doing, sir?
Yeah. I just want to take a moment to say thank you. The Chicago event was a huge success, greatly because of Cryptogenics and your team, your dream team, just really brought it on. And people are still singing the praises about the event and the day. And we're just got through bringing somebody else into the business based on that event. So once again, thank you, Brandon.
Awesome. Well, first, congratulations on your new grandbaby that was born during the event. So congratulations on that, and for hosting us and feeding us, man. When I come back to town, all I'm eating at is at Dusty's. That's all I'm eating at. You guys keep those plates hot. But also, Barry, okay. I had chatted with Mike Boggs. You'll be getting a call from him or Steven to look at some dates for the next events for you guys.
Fantastic. We're ready.
All right. And anybody else? Any other comments or questions? All right, fantastic. Let's go to.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Brandon. Go ahead. It's Bonita from Pennsylvania. How you doing?
Hey, Bonita, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Oh, fine. I just wanted to say I'm at work now, but I just wanted to say I did listen to the conference. You were in Chicago by Facebook, and it was great. The only thing it kept breaking up, and that was because I guess the connection. But you all did fantastic, and I enjoyed each and every one that I heard and was able to hear. And I tell you, I just think we all keep it up and go for it. That's all.
That's right, Bonita. And we have many recordings from that event as well. And you know what? I got to look to see where you sit, because I have a feeling, I think everybody in that room might have fell in your organization. I'm not sure. I got to look at the genealogy again. But that's the power of spillover. You never know who's going to fall in your downline, who's going to fall in your organization. And you want to make sure that you're in a position to take full advantage of that. So this month, here, if you have not achieved this goal, then number one goal is make your money back. Make your money back. you're gonna end up making more money than just $300 if you enroll your first 3 people. You're gonna make more money than $300 because you make $100 per person for those 3, but now you've got 3 on your team, which triggers the Kryptonary. So if it was last week, you would have made an extra $75. So you don't just make $300, you made $375. Your money back plus your $75 in profit. You can't beat that. And then you teach those people to do the same thing. And if you do that, oh wow, Bonita, I'm just looking at the report where you sit. Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm still doing. I'm working on it. I'm having a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna get to it. That's for sure. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. You are in a very good. Not everybody in the room was part of your organization, but a whole lot of them were. So yeah, you're in a very good position. Wow, you're better than I thought. Yes, every single person in there was part of your team.
Wow, that's sensational though.
Well, congratulations on getting moving sooner before everybody else.
Wow. But I just want to say it was great, and I look forward to, like, when you all are in D.C., I would like to know, because I can come to the D.C. area.
Oh yeah, I forgot about D.C. Yeah, I got invited to do be a panel on an event in D.C. in September.
Is it the Black Women's Positive for Change or something?
Yes,
like that?
Black Women's for Change. Let me, instead of me just assuming, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Let you guys know exactly what it is. Okay, so yes, the Black Women for Positive Change. They're putting on a symposium in mid-September in D.C., and then they're going to have them later on in different other countries for the children in areas and careers of technology and etc. And they want to expose the people and the women entrepreneurs to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So that'll be in September. I'll be there for that one.
Oh, that's very good. So.
Oh, and I just got
great.
Well, thank you, Bonita. Thank you very much for sharing that as well. And we do have more of the videos that were clear. We'll be releasing in a couple of days, so you can see.
Oh, that's good. Wonderful. Thank you so much, and you all have a blessed evening.
Thank you, Bonita. And I'm just getting confirmation from one of the co-owners that he wants to go down with me to Chicago on August 10th, 11th, and 12th for the Les Brown event. All right, cool.
Be great.
All right. Anybody else before I go ahead and dismiss?
Yeah, Brandon Hayes, this is my first again. Sorry, buddy. I'm just so interactive. I heard there was an event coming in Las Vegas in mid-July. Leonard was telling me.
What type of event are you talking about?
I think it's a cryptogenics event, or it's probably a blockchain expo, mid-July.
Well, find out more exactly what he was talking about. I know we were planning on having our launch convention in August in Vegas, so they're discussing that and how we want to incorporate and also take advantage for Chicago so that they can have direct representation for us and we come to them. So there's going to be 2 more big events I know this summer, and one is going to be in Chicago again. And then the Vegas, I don't know that date. It might be Labor Day weekend or sometime in September. I'm not sure yet. So as soon as the owners, the Core 5, lets us know the dates on that, then we'll get it out to the field.
Absolutely. Planning to attend Chicago, hopefully. And just my second and last question, or comment rather. I made a sale last week, so I'm very happy about that. So
all right, congratulations. You got your 3 yet? Or is that your first one?
Yeah. I sent you a message a couple of weeks ago. I got my 3 for free.
Have I made your video already?
Yeah, you did. I was watching it the other day.
Okay, great. Hey, forgive me, I forget sometimes. And that reminds me, anybody that's gotten their 3 and I haven't made a video for you, shoot me an email with a picture that you'd like to have and your email or your website address, and I'll make you a promo video.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mafus. All right, with that, thank you guys for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Take advantage of the webinars this week. You know, we've got them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I do them Tuesday night and Thursday night. So take advantage of that, kgxglobal.info. And always remember, please do not use your upline as customer support. If you have any customer support issues, you want to go to kgxsolutions@gmail.com. kgxsolutions@gmail.com. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you. I will do a late-night crypto talk after I eat dinner tonight. So I'll see those of you who plug into that on Facebook later on this evening. God bless. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Crypto Gen X.